local surfer who nearly drowned in Lake Michigan is dedicating his life now to water safety education.
As WGN's Micah Matera tells us, Dave Benjamin and his Great Lakes Surf Rescue Project are Chicago's very own.
The signs of drowning, the person is typically facing shore, mouth at water level, head tilted back, and they're doing a climbing the ladder motion in water. They can't necessarily yell for help because they're using every last breath just to breathe, just to stay alive.
This is a simulation of a water rescue in Lake Michigan, put on by David Benjamin and the Great Lakes Surf Rescue Project.
The safest way to rescue someone is to try not to get in the water at all. But if you have to, try not to go in deep and always bring something with you that floats.
These are vital lessons for kids who often don't learn the dangers of water in school.
What number do you call if there's an emergency? 911. What do you do if you get in water over your head? Each year, more school-age children will die drowning than in fires, tornadoes, school shooters, and earthquakes combined in the United States. So why isn't there a water safety curriculum? It makes absolutely no sense.
Benjamin, an experienced surfer, started the project after a brush with death in this same lake.
I was underwater holding my last breath, had the wind knocked out of me, and pretty much this is it. Not going home, not going to be able, to see my family again. When I quit struggling to stay at the surface of the water, I came back up to the surface of the water, and I just floated. I was like, all right, I'm just going to catch my breath, clear my breathing, and, I was like, I can make it.
After that nearly fatal experience, he made it his mission to fight for water safety education. He and the project's co-founder, Bob Pratt, travel to schools and summer camps, teaching things like treading water and the importance of floating.
It needs to be as common sense as tying your shoes, putting on your seat belts, and it's not.
Benjamin says since 2010, more than 400 people have drowned in the Great Lakes. One of those people, 15-year-old Matt Coker. He was at summer camp when a riptide in Lake Michigan pulled him under. His parents, John and Kathleen, remember the day vividly.
The doctor called from the hospital saying that there had been a water accident and that Matt was in grave condition, that we should come right away. And now here he was laying in this hospital ICU, intubated, all kinds of IV lines and doctors and nurses running around. And we were saying, come on, Matt, come on, hang on. We just couldn't believe it that Matt was laying there in the hospital. We just sent him off to camp, and then that he was there dead. He was dead.
It's been devastating. It's a nightmare. It's just everything evolved around Matt in a good way.
We have to prevent this from happening to anybody else.
The Cokers are carrying on Matt's legacy by teaming up with Benjamin and Pratt to educate parents about the risks.
We just miss him so much, and we don't want anybody else to go through that. Drowning is preventable.
We're primarily doing it just about all out of our own pockets. We were grossly underfunded. I lost my home working on this project, and I'm not doing much better at the moment, unfortunately, either.
Despite the hardships, he continues to do his part to promote the importance of water safety and save lives.
Perfect world. Water safety is taken seriously, that there's a water safety school curriculum that launches in the Great Lakes region, and then it goes nationwide. I survived a drowning accident and said that, I just said that this is what I have left to do.
The Great Lakes Surf Rescue Project. It's one of Chicago's very own.
And as he mentioned, they recently started a petition for a national water safety school curriculum.
You can find a link to that on our website, WGNTV.com/CV.